Jonathan Marchessault, his first touch, has an opening, shoot. Filip Forsberg had a screen. Nedeljkovic was there, right there, to make the stop.
Something I feel that's the Preds have been a little inconsistent. Oh, here we go.
Turnover, Marchessault to the middle. Right back to Forsberg! He scores! A turnover by the Sharks. Cast in by Filip Forsberg.
Nashville. And the man is on fire. You said it right there, the turnover. And Forsberg was the one that got that puck turned over. Nice little passing play. Marchessault cross ice and backdoor right to Filip Forsberg. And he just guides it in the empty net. What a pass by Svechkov.
Steven Stamkos is for 2 cups in Tampa Bay. Working back against the grain, Zacho Stepchuk. Goodrow feeds the slap. Here come the Sharks with that speed. Adam Gaudette goes cross ice to Mario Ferraro, the defender. A shot down the middle, change direction, and it went in.
The speed of this line, they get up and they're getting that puck east-west, and they've got the guys right in front of the net. And you can see it hits that big cluster of guys in the high slot. But just a good play right there. Get it to the net off that. Who's going to get credit for this goal? But it bounces and goes back against the grain. Saros maybe a little aggressive.
For that Slovakian Olympic team. Made a big name for himself. Marchessault trying to win a battle from Orlov. Picked up by Wood. He's got Forsberg with him. Wood shoots. He scores! The story continues for young Matt Wood.
What a season for Matt Wood, and a good battle on the boards there by Jonathan Marchessault. Wood comes in. He's got Forsberg not quite ready in a position to shoot. He recognizes that. He's looking at Phil, but then he thinks shot all the way. There's no pass there. Head up, and I love how Matt Wood shoots with a purpose. Every time he shoots that puck, and he just rips that one top corner.
Wood and Forsberg attack Medulin. Young defenseman from New Jersey in that big Timo Meier trade they made. Down low it goes. Nedeljkovic fires it around the glass. Forsberg able to keep it in. Forsberg makes his move to the net. Deals it back out top. Josi! He scores! His first goal in 14 games.
And this is just such a good job by Forsberg. Good position, high on the wall. Gets that puck in the vision here. Everyone going to Forsberg. He's a shooter. They all thought he was going to shoot this one. And he makes a perfect pass right to Roman Josi. And a great shot.
High octane first period for both teams. Here come the Sharks again. Celebrating a one-timer. Save made by Saros.
Svechkov really has come up, and he looks like he's got a new lease on life. And just that weight that he was kind of carrying with him earlier has been lifted.
Good pass by Evangelista for Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly opening up, score! 4 goals in the first period, and Luke Evangelista.
And sluggish in Chicago, but just goes to show you what rest will do, and playing on home ice and just go to the net hard. And look at O'Reilly. Just pulls up, creates a passing lane, and just puts it toward the net. And Evangelista comes through here and redirects this one, and beautiful play. 4 goals on only 6 shots for the Nashville Predators tonight.
That was taken. Sharks maneuver through the neutral zone with speed. Turned away by the gold jerseys. Almost stolen back by Celebrini. Coming back to help is LaRue. Now against the grain is Jost. Will Smith takes over. Celebrini tries to go short side. Save made by Saros. To O'Reilly. Dickinson recovers. O'Reilly shields the puck. Picked up by Gaudette. Ferraro comes over and grabs it. O'Reilly tries to win it back. O'Reilly relentless. He has it. Up to the point. A blast by Shea. Score!
Ryan O'Reilly, just an absolute dog on that shift. Just all the way into the zone. Finally gets some space, puts it up top, and a shot right down the pipe. Brady Shea. I'm not sure if his own players screened Nedeljkovic or not, but
Spinning pass, misplayed, and it's taken by Goodrow. Goodrow looks for some help. To the middle, saved by Saros, rebound, popped in the air. Saros finds it, and he will hold.
Back in this one, they're going to pounce, and we'll call this the Nissan defensive stop of the game. Saros hasn't been that busy, but a great save there, going to the back door as he gets it with the right pad, and that puck goes up and just misses. This is a dangerous situation, and UC Saros.
Chernyshov up the wall.
Think about those. It's not like the Preds had a ton of grade A chances.
Shot by Smith, a riser off the blocker of Saros.
It's so impressive how complete of a hockey player he is at such a young age.
Gaudette, who owns the goal, looking for another one here. Went give and go, directed it at the net. 5 minutes gone by in the second. Opening up is Misa. He's got some electric skill. Klingberg sidesteps Marchessault. Shoots off the post. Rebound Orlov. Perbix just on the ice. Fires it just wide. Racing is Leroux. He is able to retrieve. Holland comes up and grabs it. Into the slot it goes. In front.
San Jose had the better chances on the Preds power play in the first.
Forsberg attacks. Finds Stamkos. Side of the net. Marchessault with 2 points already tonight. Forsberg back to Stamkos. Shoots. He scores!
And they just look at the Sharks. They're just sitting back. They're so collapsed in front of the net. The Preds have all day to move that puck. Forsberg, nice little no-look pass over to Stamkos, and he rips this one. Look at the bend of the stick. What a shot by Stamkos. Forsberg and Stamkos on fire.
Here comes Leroux trying to keep the heat on. At the point, Wilsby. Tyson Jost. Wilsby. Change directions. Loose. In the blue ice, Nedeljkovic in a full scramble. Picked out of there by Sherwood.
Where the shots are coming from. And here's that chance. Holla tries to wrap. He tried to pass that back. Nedeljkovic down and out. He goes 5-hole. He's got a chance there. That just hit the knob there.
Misa net right away by Nick Hay, who's able to shake off that injury he had. Here they come again. Mukwadulin, good save by Saros. Eklund puts it off the shoulder of Celebrini. Jumping on it is Josi. He's got it. He's got a 3-on-1 shorthanded. Josi to the trailer. Kemo! Saved by Nedeljkovic!
And Nedeljkovic with the blocker save as he rips this. He rips that puck.
Celebrini again. Eklund cross ice, partially deflected. Sharks with possession. Smith. Celebrini lets it go. Save made. Rebound right there. Picked up by Smith. He scores. So there's one back for the Sharks. Young Will Smith
Makes that first save. The puck was kind of sitting there. I think Tyson Jost, as we go along here. Here comes the scramble. Right here. It's coming down, and then Tyson Jost is going to just knock that puck out of there. And you can see Will Smith coming right down the middle. He just wires a good save. There's the battle. There's Jost, knocks that puck out, and Smith.
So as you mentioned, Jost got to the rebound. He had eyes on clear. Couldn't get much on it, and it went right to Smith.
Yeah, it was just in a big pile of bodies there in front.
So now the Sharks whistle them. Here they come again. Saved by Saros.
Just kill and get back on your game. Eklund just comes down and rips that one. Saros is going for that shot right under the arm.
Wheels are turning. Goes, dang it!
Yeah,
Put our guys 2 men down.
Those are tough. I mean, you don't mean to do that. You're just trying to get the puck out of the way.
He's so hard on himself in general. He keeps himself harder than anybody. Now man open in front. A great save by Saros. The rebound covered.
Saros. Quick hands by Wenberg. And Saros with a good push on his right skate.
Seattle picks up a point. You saw there. Remember, Nashville has 2 trips to LA. That's coming up in April. Wraparound try. Saros doing the splits. And he slides through the goal. Will Smith, his second goal. And it's all of a sudden 6-3.
And through the first almost 2 minutes, it's been all San Jose. Right here again. UC Saros is down. That puck just slips right under him. So he was kind of caught in between of going on his back or on his side, and I don't know how that puck gets through. There must be just a little, look at that, a little bit of daylight there under the crevice of his leg, the knee bend there, and finds a way in. And
good stick there by the reach of Nick Hague. Hague with the size advantage. Hague trying to settle things down. Sharks again in the offensive zone. Misa with a shot. Rebound, Sherwood! Another save for Saros.
But when they're in the offensive zone, they're talented. They can score. Sherwood trying to lift that puck. And Saros with a good save. Nedeljkovic followed that all the way across. That was a great save.
Nashville secures the blue line. Steals it back. O'Reilly to Yossi. Evangelista drags and shoots!
Tighter now. Nice little play here. And then Evangelista pulls it in.
Nashville out of structure right now and down a stick. It's O'Reilly without one right now. He picks it back up. On the attack, Orlov. Another rebound available. Brady Shea sweeps it to the corner. Slowed down by Saros. Hague can play it. Chip high. Kept alive by Celebrini. He moves past the knee. One-timer Smith. Saved by Saros. Nashville is going to do it again. The first of 3 head-to-head meetings with the Sharks is a lopsided win for the Predators. That is 5 consecutive wins for Nashville.